scholarships in France. All right, you just need to go through the channel like this and verify which one you are studying. These are videos on how you can spend 1,300 and study in the European Union. These are tips on how you can get admissions in Austria. These are videos on how you can study in Norway for free, which I said. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, and thank you so much for watching this video today. If this is your first time here, my name is Milton Fonkwa. For those who are just joining, please like our video and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel below. Thank you so much for understanding. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about a scholarship opportunity in the United Kingdom, precisely in Scotland. All right, so there is a fully funded scholarship in Scotland at the University of Edinburgh I will be talking about. All right, and this scholarship is fully funded. When I say a scholarship or the scholarship is fully funded, it means that the accommodation is going to be covered fully, your tuition fee is going to be covered fully, your transportation is going to be covered fully, your visa cost is going to be covered fully, and you would be getting monthly stipends when you are in school. That is monthly stipends like allowance to feed yourself. All right. And equally, if you want to travel maybe to a different country to do research or on internship, you would equally get money from the scholarship board to fund the trip. Now, let me give you the name of the scholarship. It is called the MasterCard Foundation Scholars, all right, or let's say the MasterCard Foundation Scholarship. This scholarship is found at the University of Edinburgh, all right. They call it Edinburgh, but it is pronounced Edinburgh, all right, in Scotland. This university is found in Scotland, and they are a partner. Therefore, there is this scholarship called the MasterCard Foundation. Equally, another university which offers this scholarship is the University of California, Los Angeles. All right, they equally have the same type of partnership. So if you win this scholarship, you are going to be studying for free. Now, there are key things I would elaborate on. I will touch the issue of mode of studies of this scholarship. All right, if you want to study this program or any of those programs in the United Kingdom, there are 5 different programs I will talk about. All right, if you want to study any of them in Scotland, you should know that that is how you are going to go about it. So I will talk about the mode of studies, which is point number 1. I will talk about the subjects available to apply to, which is point number 2. I will equally talk about the eligibility criteria, which is point number 3. I will talk about how the application is done or how you can apply for the scholarship. And I will now end the video with application stage. All right. What are some of the things you need to know and things you need to consider for the scholarship? Now, let's take the first point, which is mode of studies. And this scholarship, we are going to be talking about how you are going to be studying this in this university in Scotland. There are 2 possibilities or 2 ways you are going to go about that. If you want to study online in this university, you are free to start an online program, which is fully funded, all right? But the online program has started already, or let me say the beginning date for application for the online programs have started, and the deadline is 27th of December. Then the other method you are going to use to study in a degree program in this particular university is in class. In class now means that you need a visa to migrate to UK to study the degree program. All right, that is the meaning of in class. Now, those are the mode of studies. Now, let's take a look at the subjects you are going to apply for at the University of Edinburgh. Remember that there are master's programs, there are diplomas, there are PhD programs for the online courses, all right? And you have the chance to decide, or the luck to decide where you want to go to. Now, let's take a look at the subjects available that you are going to be studying, all right? The scholarship or the scholars program at the University of Edinburgh would provide a 1-year postgraduate on-campus scholarship to students living and working in Africa with great academic and leadership potential but few educational opportunities. I hope you understand. On top of the full scholarship, which include tuition fees, accommodation, transportation, living cost stipend, the scholarship program facilitates a transformative leadership program to inspire and support scholars in making change in their communities and countries on their return home. which means that if you study this program for 1 year, you would have to return home and serve your country, show your leadership skills, and all the rest. All right, scholarships are available for the following on-campus postgraduate programs only. Therefore, these are the programs now I want to give you if you want to study a program, postgraduate, masters, all right, online, on campus, not online. This is on campus now. You are going to be applying to this program. There are 5 of them. 1, Africa and International Development. 2, Food Security. 3, Sustainable Energy Systems. 4, Entrepreneurship and Innovation. 5, Data, Inequality and Society, on campus only. These are the number of programs that you are going to be studying in this university. Remember that if you want to apply, that is, if you want to apply for the MasterCard scholars, you can apply only for the scholarship, all right? If you want to apply only for the MasterCard Foundation scholarship, all right, at the University of Edinburgh, you can apply only for the scholarship. But if you want to apply for MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program and apply to another scholarship, you have to apply to the universities in UK, all right, so that they can be the one to give you the program and provide a scholarship for you in case it may. But I will advise you to just pay attention and apply to this particular scholarship, the MasterCard Foundation Scholars, all right? So now we have finished with the subjects. Let's go now to eligibility criteria. I will read the eligibility from here so that you can listen to me and know some of the things that you are going to be doing. Number 1, eligibility criteria says applicants must qualify academically for admissions to the University of Edinburgh for a relevant degree program listed above. You would generally need to have achieved the equivalent of the UK second class upper bachelor's degree or higher. Find out more about postgraduate entry requirements for your country. So for you to start this scholarship application, you must have graduated from a postgraduate or you must have graduated, you must have bachelor's degree already. There is no going back, all right? Don't say, no, my transcript is not out. How can I? No, they want to see your documents before you start. Now, applicants must have graduated from undergraduate studies before December 2022 and must be in possession of degree certificate and official final transcript to upload alongside their application. I hope you listen to this. The third eligibility says applicants must be resident or citizen of sub-Saharan Africa country. There are a lot of countries: Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, a lot, Burundi. I saw a lot. I will be coming back to them very soon. Applicants must be without the financial means to study overseas independently. That is to say, if you are coming from a poor background, then you have to explain yourself here in such a way that you can win this scholarship, because the scholarship only functions or treat people that are not coming from the EU, all right? Of course, they are going to treat you from Africa, but they want to be sure that you do not have money in your household to go to school, all right? Then we particularly welcome applicants from female scholars, scholars from refugee and displaced backgrounds, and scholarships and scholars with disability. So they also accept disabled people into the scholarship scheme. Applicants must demonstrate a track record of leadership and service within the community. Of course, everybody who is applying to the MasterCard scholars must be able to demonstrate all of this. Applicants must be 35 or younger by September 1st, 2023. So if you are not below, or let's say there is an age limit here, if by September 2023 you are not 35, you are 36, you cannot apply. But if you are 35, you can apply and below, all right? So that is something you should know. Now, remember, if you are applying, you need to check, these are eligibilities, and you equally need to check the individual programs to know which program actually has which requirements, because they are not the same. That is something you should know. So click on the programs. There are 5 of them. Click on them one after the other to know which program requirements are they. For example, African and International Development. which is an MSc program. If you want to study African and International Development Studies, you need to check the eligibility to know if you are actually qualified or not. I hope you get it. And when you start checking the eligibility, you are going to realize that most of the programs you may not be qualified, not because your academic credentials are low, but because there are certain key techniques they have to see in your application. All right. So now let's take a look at the African Development Studies, or African and International Development. That's a master's degree program. All right. If you check very well, you will see that they are asking you requirements based on nationality. Chinese people, when you click on this program, you are going to find a certain document requested from you. Nigerians, you equally need to go to where it has been set requirements per country, all right, to check which is your own. Then Cameroonians, if you have been wondering if you can apply to this scholarship, yes, it is true, you can apply. And remember, if you check the website very well and you check eligibility, they are saying that you must have 15 points in your ordinary level certificate, and you must pass your high school certificate with flying colors. So these are the things you need, and a CGPA of 3.3 CGPA. Very important. That's something you should know. Now, remember, equally on this application timeline, you are equally going to find, let's say, areas on the website where you can equally like submit your IELTS, or if you don't have the IELTS, what are some of the requirements you need to produce and stuff like that. All right, always check entry requirements of each program. And for this particular program, African and International Development, the entry requirement says the degree is band C for Chinese students. All right, then postgraduate entry requirements for students from China is different. International students, you have to check per country, per entry requirements by country. Remember, there is equally language requirements, there is English test requirement. All right, there is degree taught and assessed in English, that is for Chinese citizens or other citizens. Now, if you want to check the postgraduate entry requirements, all right, you will see that for international students, I do not know if we have it. Yes, this is entry by country for international students. All right, I want to show you what I've been singing here. If you click and you go to international students from Africa, Americas, Asia, Malaysia, no, take Africa. All right, when you take Africa, remember you have to come back when you are exiting. When you take Africa, you are going to see Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, and other countries. Then you take other countries. For Cameroonians now, for Cameroonians, you are going to find your country, Burundi, Burkina Faso alongside. And it says that students with a bachelor's degree or license from Cameroon would normally be asked to have a degree with a score of 15 points or above, or a GPA of 3.3 on a scale of 4. For your undergraduate degree. Students from Congo, you have your own. Ivorians, you have your own. Ethiopians, Gabonese, Gambians, Guineans, Malawians, Malians, Moroccans, Rwandans, Senegalese, you have your own requirements. So you would have to check all of that in order to know what you are doing, guys. Please, it is very, very important. If you cannot find your way in and out, you have to get someone who can help you. All right, a close somebody or a close relative. Now we have seen eligibility, subject requirement, mode of studies. Now let's go on how to apply for this scholarship. You must qualify academically for admissions in the University of Edinburgh. We prefer that applicants apply to this scholarship before applying to the university. Have you heard what they have said? If you believe you meet all requirements, all eligibility criteria, please apply. Applicants for our 2023 online MasterCard Scholars Program, for postgraduate degrees only, will open on December 15 to 27 January, 5 p.m. I explained this already, right? Now, equally take a look at the application deadlines, all right? They are very important. Deadlines for 2022, there are certain dates here, so you need to check that as well. Then we have to go now to the application stage. Where do I apply for the scholarship? The link will be made available to you in the description box below, so you can go check it out. When does the next application for the next round of application open? Applications for our online MasterCard Foundation Scholars opens on December 15 and close on January 27, 2023. You must know that. Programs offered for online only include international development, global food security, global challenges, carbon management, One Health. All right, that is for online. Then on campus, I gave you 5 equally: African and international development, food security, sustainable energy system, entrepreneurship and innovation, data inequality, and all of that. All you will find on this website, and various visa types like the Tier 4 visa regulations and all the rest. Please make sure you check all of these and check the frequently asked questions. It is very important. All right, how to apply? I'm going to put a link there on how you can apply for the program. All right, a link there, down there. I will put a link down there so that if you want to apply for the program, it will be easy for you to go about the application. I hope you understand. Now, looking at the last stage, which is the application stage, I was supposed to talk about the application stage before I come to this particular point, but I have passed that already, so I will talk about the application stage now. Now guys, please remember that when you are applying for most scholarships abroad, you would equally like find a place called a motivation letter, or you equally have motivation letters to write. All right, and the Mastercard Foundation Scholars is not an exception. All right, Mastercard scholarships at the University of Edinburgh is not an exception. If you are to apply for this university, all right, if you are to apply for this university, the University of Edinburgh, make sure you read the documents well for the essay writing, because it is going to be 50 to 250 words long. All right, and some of the questions that will be asked to you, what essay questions will be asked in the application form, you have to check this page to know. I will drop the link down there. They will ask you on things to reflect on your life. They will ask you on things they want about your records or transformative leadership. They will aim to like check your personal life and stuff like that. What experiences do you have? And equally, can you do other things with respect to the topics that have been given to you? These are some of the things that they are going to ask you when you are applying for the Mastercard Foundation. I hope you enjoyed your video. Please give me a thumbs up. All right, and thank you so much for understanding. Till we meet again, where I talked about some changes in Estonia, and these are equally videos where I talked about how you can study in Austria for 720 euros. So you can just go through the channel and verify which one you watch. Make sure you watch this video, cheap country in Europe with 98% visa success. This is the video here. Do not forget that it is actually still very affordable to move to this country. Do not forget to apply to these universities in Finland. All right, these universities in Finland with 50% scholarships, 500% discount, no IELTS required.